Good morning to all. Now I am going to present stomatal structure and function and mechanism of stomata opening and closing. Stomata are pore in a plant skin through which water and gases are exchanged the plant and the atmosphere. Structure of stomata: each stoma is surrounded by a pair of kidney shaped guard cells. Each guard cell is a modified epidermal cell showing a prominent nucleus, cytoplasm and plastids. The wall of guard cells is differentially thickened. The inner wall of guard cell facing the stomata is concave and is thick rigid cell. This figure shows the structure of stomata. The guard cells are surrounded by variable number of epidermal cells called subsidiary cells. Next, functions of stomata. Stomata have two main functions, namely they allow for gas exchange, acting as an entryway for carbon dioxide and releasing the O2 that we breathe. The other main function is regulating water movement through transpiration process. This slide shows the opening and closing of stomata. The opening and closing of stomata takes place due to changes in turgor pressure of guard cells. During the day, water from subsidiary cell enters the guard cell, making the guard cells fully turgid and the stomata will open. During night time, water from guard cells enters the subsidiary cells, and as a result the guard cells become flaccid due to decrease the turgor pressure and the stomata closed. Next one is mechanism of stomata. Many theories have been proposed regarding opening and closing of stomata. Some important theories are given below. First one is theories of photosynthesis in guard cells. Second one, starch sugar interconversion theory, and third one, theory of glycolate metabolism, and fourth one is active potassium transport ion concept. Next slide shows active K plus transport ion concept. The concept of K plus ion transport was given by Fusinov. It was supported and elaborated by Leavitt and Roschke in 1975. It appears to be an active mechanism which needs ATP. Explanation of mechanism as follows. First one is opening of stomata during daytime, at the presence of light. Closing of stomata in absence of light, it is in the night hours. Role of plant hormones in stomatal movement. Opening of stomata during daytime, opening of stomata depends upon following conditions. First one is presence of light, decrease in starch content of guard cells, increased concentration of malic acid in guard cells, influx of K plus ions in guard cells, influx of H plus ion from guard cells. Opening stomata during daytime, intake of chloride ion by guard cells, low CO2 concentration in and around guard cells, high pH more than 7 in guard cells, high turgor pressure in guard cells due to endosmosis process. Closing of stomata in absence of light, it occurs during night hours. Closing of stomata depends on the following conditions. First one is absence of light, second one is decreased concentration of malic acid in guard cells, and third one influx of K plus ion from guard cells, fourth one acidic medium of the cell sap in guard cells, loss of chloride ion from guard cells, Closing of stomata in absence of light depends upon the absence of light, decreased concentration of malic acid, influx of K plus ion guard cells, acidic medium of the guard cells in guard cells, loss of chloride ion from guard cells, increase CO2 concentration in and around the guard cells, presence of plant growth inhibiting hormone abscisic acid. Factors affecting stomatal movement. First factors, light. Light greatly influence the opening and closing of stomata. It stimulates production of malic acid due to conversion of starch to sugar. It is the conversion of starch to sugar. Stomata should not open in UV light and green light, but remain open in the blue and red region of the spectrum. Second factors affecting aspect is temperature. Stomata open with rise in temperature and close at lower temperature, as light and temperature are directly related to high temperature, also case of stomatal closure. Third aspect is potassium chloride. Accumulation of potassium chloride causes opening of stomata. Fourth one is organic acid. The increase of organic acid content in the guard cells causes stomata to open. Fifth one, carbon dioxide concentration. At low concentration of carbon dioxide, the stomata open. With the increase in the concentration of CO2, the stomata begins to close, and when CO2 concentration of cells is higher than its concentration in the air, the stomata completely closed. The stomata completely closed. The sixth factors is water. Water is responsible for causing changes in the turgor of guard cells. Guard cells become flaccid on losing water and stomata. When the guard cells become fully turgid on water and stomata open. And seventh aspect is abscisic acid. The abscisic acid accumulates in the leaves when the plants experience water stress or water deficit. It has been observed that ABA stimulates closure to stomata under these conditions. Finally, I conclude, we know that stomata is a pore in a plant's skin, and usually it is limited on the lower sides of the leaves. And second aspect, in monocot seeds, the stomata are equally distributed on all sides, and in aquatic plants, stomata are present on the upper surface of the leaf. Thank you.